Coward balloon twister, stand and face the might of Ronzo the Clown, god of balloon twisting.
Hey, Ronzo the Clown here, back with part 2 of the Mighty Thor. Where we left off, we had finished his body and his head here. Now, to complete his head, first we must make the helmet. Now, you take a gray 260, and what you do is you wrap the nozzle around one of his ears. Doesn't matter which ear you use, as long as you're going to go back and forth across the top of his head and wrap the other end around his other ear. Then go back again another time and wrap it around the first ear. And then really soften this bubble up a little bit and kind of go in between those two. You don't want it sticking up way high, but you want to just kind of fill that up. And then go and wrap around that ear. So now you kind of have this helmet. Get rid of the rest of the balloon, but save it because we're going to use the rest of this balloon for his hammer. Now, tie off your balloon and tie the knot. Get everything kind of straightened up a little bit. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to make his hair. Take a yellow 260. Now, Thor has long, flowing hair. I mean, a lot of it. In a balloon sculpture of this size, you really can't do that. I mean, I guess you could. I haven't figured out a good way to make it. But I'm going to go in the back of his head, underneath his helmet, and I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the helmet. I'm going to go back and forth, like this, and wrap each end around an ear. Just keep going back and forth. And then do it one more time, a third time, to kind of give him the appearance that he has a lot of hair, that he has long hair. Now, all you need to do, get rid of the rest of the balloon. You don't need that anymore. Tie off your balloon. Tie the knot. And that gives him his hair. Like that. Now, a lot of Viking helmets, if you see them in Norse legend, or even like Hagar the Horrible, they have horns sticking out of their helmets. Now, Thor looks like wings sticking out of his helmet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a 160 this time, a gray 160, and you're going to make a bubble about 3-4 inches long, something like that. Make a small bubble, which we're eventually going to do an ear twist with, and then make another bubble about half the size of that first bubble. Go ahead and twist it, run your knot through so it's in there tight. Now we're going to save the rest of this balloon to make the other side. Tie it off, tie it with the knot, and all you do is wrap this part around his ear. Now first make an ear twist, turn that ear twist, and make it where it goes that way, but take and wrap this part around his ear on either side, because we'll do another one for the other side, and wrap it where it kind of looks like that, where you have the smaller bubble in the front. Didn't quite get it stuck up there. There we go. You got the smaller bubble in the front and the larger bubble in the back. Now do the exact same thing. Make that bubble about 3 inches or so. Make a small bubble, which you'll eventually do an ear twist, and then make a bubble about half that size. Do the same thing. Push your knot through. And now, once again, save this balloon. You're going to need this for the handle of the hammer. Tie it off. Make your ear twist. And then tie it in on the other side. Around his ear. And once again, place this wing where, like say, that smaller bubble is in front and the larger bubbles in the back, just like that. Now, you're done with his head. Next, we're going to make his cape. Take a red 260, blow it up almost all the way, and what you're going to do is you're going to take and wrap the nozzle in around one of his shoulders. You're going to make a fairly long bubble, more than a foot. Make an ear twist, and then make a bubble about 8 inches long. Make another ear twist, and then make the final bubble the same length as the one that you started with on the other side on the shoulder. This one's going to go on the other shoulder. Get rid of the rest of the balloon and tie it off. Okay. Now you've got his cape. Okay, to make his hammer, what you're going to do is you're going to take that leftover 260, the gray 260, and you're going to make, kind of soften it up just a little bit, but you're going to make a very deep tulip twist. Going to push it all the way down just like that. Grab the knot, and then twist several times. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get rid of the rest of the balloon and have enough tail that you can tie around that knot. Don't let that knot go. Tie it around that knot so it's secure, and then push the knot through to the middle to where you've got it just about, and then twist it in half. So you have 2 tulip twists like that. Take your leftover 160, wrap that knot around the middle where you twisted the tulip twist, and then make the handle about 3.5, 4 inches long. Get rid of the rest of the balloon. Tie it off. And now remember that one hand that you made on Thor, his right hand, that's kind of like a fist. You're going to want to push and make a bubble at the end of that 160 and push that into his hand. Now all you have to do is attach his head. Remember that piece that you had sticking through the center between his shoulders. Tie that tight. Tie it really, really tight. Tie it a couple of times. The neck to that piece there. Get it twisted around where it's nice and tight there. Kind of straighten up his helmet and his face. And there you go. Now, on the artwork, what I did is I just make 2 round circles for his eyes. I make one eyebrow slanted down where it's kind of like a mean eyebrow, and then one that's kind of a happy eyebrow. Kind of give him that look like, yeah, right, you're going to mess with me. Then I take a paint pen, a white paint pen, and I draw 4 circles. 2 up at the top, and 2 down at the bottom by his waist. So it looks just like that. Anyway, that's the Mighty Thor. That's going to be the next movie in the Avengers series in 2010. Thank you for watching. Remember, please subscribe and rate and comment my channel and my videos. And if you have any requests, if you want me to make something and try to teach how to make it, shoot me a comment or email, and I'll try to do it. Anyway, thanks a lot. See ya.